Hey,
Okay.
Christy, how are you doing today? Christy, what's your name? Oh, you're not Christy, you're Corpus Christi. So, how are you? Great, you just hang out. I'm gonna do my thing, everybody. Hey, everybody, how are you? What's up, Wednesday? What's up? There's a lot of stuff that's up. So anyway, yeah, we have a lot going on here at Corpus Christi. Last weekend was the first weekend where we made some changes in the way we were celebrating Mass here. Remember, I talked to you all about this. It was a good first weekend. People were really good about it for the most part. There's a couple little complainers, but so I just wanted to review some things about how we're doing weekend Masses here at Corpus Christi right now. Actually, another new thing, every week there's something new because we want to keep you on your toes. So it's something old that's coming back. So the doors down at the end of the hallway going into the church, there's an entrance to the parish office doors farther down north. Anyway, we used to keep those open for weekend liturgy so people could park in the parking lot, come through there, walk down the hallway. So we're going to open those up again. So starting this weekend, we'll have those unlocked for the liturgy. So feel free to park in the north parking lot and then enter those doors, walk down the hallway in a church. So going back to that. The other thing some people asked, and I noticed in regards to the cry rooms, or what do you call them?
Comfort rooms.
Comfort
You don't
rooms.
necessarily have to be crying.
Yeah, but
Just
I
need
want them
comfort.
to be used for crying because I'm going to make people cry more. No, but no. Once we open those up, I don't know how long ago, we asked just one family to go in there to use the space, but now we really need to return them to what their intention is. So, in my opinion, those rooms, the cry room, comfort rooms, should be made available during the whole Mass, the whole liturgy, for children specifically who are, having a rough time, crying, screaming, whatever. The problem seems to be, if it's a problem, the last couple weekends, people have just been going in there and camping out the whole Mass, kind of using that as their seat. That's really not what we want those rooms to be for, because, like I maybe have noticed here in the last week or two, that some children have been screaming very loudly, and their parents haven't had any room to take them because there's tons of people camping out in the cry room. So the cry rooms are not a playroom or a place. So here's what we would ideally prefer. We love kids in church. I really do. I love them. They're awesome because they give me fodder for my homily sometimes. But anyway, we want the kids in the church. But of course, infants and little ones sometimes will get upset, cry, scream. We get it. But we want you to sit in the church, families, all of you. And here's one of the things that sometimes parents roll their eyes at me about, but especially little kids, I always use, I'll use my example. So if you're a little kid, the attention span's not there anyway. But when you're sitting in church, this is what you see, because this is the pew, and then you're down here, so you're looking at the person in front of you's not so beautiful side maybe. So I always encourage families with young children to sit up front. Sit as close to the front as possible, because then the kids can see everything that's going on, because Father Jerry doesn't stand still very well. So they can watch him go all over the place or whatever. But that's always better. Some parents say, well, what happens if they cry or scream? I'll have to walk all the way to the back. Well, you won't necessarily have to if there's room in the comfort rooms. So you can take them in there. So again, families, we'd ask you to sit in the main congregation, not to use the comfort room as your permanent seat, but to make those available. That way, parents know that they can always take their children in and out just to calm them down, go back in church. So that's what we'd prefer. Of course, you can always take your children out to the back, to the vestibule area, but if you notice in our church, the sound carries still. So, but do what you need to do. I'm just asking that people will not sit in the comfort rooms during the whole liturgy, but to make that available for people to go in and out. So that's one reminder I thought I'd talk about. And again, just the main thing, we'd ask you to wear your mask when you come into our facility. Again, be mindful of other people. We want to be charitable towards others. I just realized I don't have my collar in. Christy,
okay.
You're supposed to tell me that.
Well, you look fine.
I don't know where it is. Oh,
Okay.
here it is.
Oh, all right. But it looks fine.
Sometimes
It's
with
casual day.
Sometimes with the kids, I'll just do this.
Yes.
And it makes them laugh.
It does.
So, here we go.
It's casual day.
Look, it's
Corpus Christi.
It's Father Christy. Father Corpus Christi. All right, totally random. So where was I? Wear your mask in and out of the church. Again, to be mindful of everybody else. We would also ask you to wear your mask when you go to communion. Again, trying to be mindful of other people. But again, the south side of our church, This is for people to wear your mask. We ask you to wear your mask the whole time and to also social distance, so it's still every other pew. The north side of the church, we would still ask you to wear your mask, especially in and out. Once you're in your pew, you can take them off if you would like to, but also this is every pew, so there's not much social distancing. And last weekend, we were packing them in on this side, so just be mindful of that. If you don't want to sit so close to people, you better get over here. Okay? Early, yes, because these actually filled up too. So that's something I thought about. We didn't even really talk about this, Chrissy, but you know, it seemed like at one of the liturgies, this side filled up, but they didn't want to sit over there, so we didn't have any other options. But the commons is always open. So again, if you don't feel comfortable sitting over here and there's no room here, you just need to tell one of our usher people, and we'll have you go over to the commons. That'll be our only option right now. So, but it's still an option, so that's good. So again, let's just keep working together. There's other things coming up with changes. This is our last weekend with the outside communion, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we won't be offering that anymore. And this is also the last weekend where we're live streaming all 3 liturgies.
Correct.
So, because the next weekend, again, Christi Corpus, what is going on the weekend of June 4th, 5th, and 6th? Well, a lot. What?
A lot.
A lot. Okay. Wow, the sound kind of goes from Christy goes around over there. So Friday, June 4th, we're having a prayer service in the church at 6. It's going to be a different prayer service. It's going to be a lot of variety. So we're going to start off, we're going to expose the Blessed Sacrament like we would normally do on a first Friday. Be a little bit of silence. I'm actually going to give a talk about parish life and community and evangelization. Then we're going to have 10 minutes when Henry Wharton, who's a parishioner here, he's going to lead us in with his guitar on about 10 minutes of praise and worship music. So more contemporary, just good praise music. So he'll lead us in that. Then there'll be some more silence. And then we're actually going to do a sung kind of meditative litany of thanksgiving. We've got 40 years to be thankful for a lot of stuff here. So that's going to be myself and Sean, and Jen will be on the piano, and Henry will be on the guitar to assist us with that. So that's going to be nice. We'll have a little more silence, and then we'll just conclude. So it'll be a nice, different type of prayer service. So we want you all to come to that Friday night at 6. And then right afterwards, we're having a nice social in our beautiful courtyard. So you can just walk out of the church, unless it's raining. Better not be raining. I'm tired of rain. The wine and cheese and different things like that. And there's going to be some live music. It's going to be a violin walking around playing some beautiful music. So
nice.
Anyway, that's Friday night. Saturday, the 5th, is our big celebration with Archbishop Nauman's going to be here to celebrate the 4 o'clock liturgy with us. And Father Jim will be coming back, Jim Shaughnessy, and Father Mick Mulvaney, and Monsignor Vince Christie, and myself. So it'll be a beautiful liturgy. There's going to be some special presentations for the 3 priests. We have a special gift for each of them, different for each person. And then, of course, afterwards, we got a big party outside. We're going to have some good food, some homemade pulled pork sandwiches, and all the, Sean said last week, all the fixins that went along with it. And then there'll be a cakewalk and bingo and dancing and inflatables and bubbles.
Bubbles and chalk and
fellowship and beer. Yeah. So, and by the way, you won't be able to put your beer in these that night, but we're giving away these. It's like our party favors.
Put your hand behind it so you can
I'll put my hand behind it. So like that.
Oh, no, you can't see it.
So anyway, it's a glass, but it's got our 40th anniversary logo on it. It's embezzled on there. Embezzling. We embezzle money. No, we don't. So anyway, put that on there. So we'll get you these at some point. And I need to talk about the shirts too, by the way. And then that's Saturday night, all kinds of good things. And then Sunday the 6th, after both the liturgies, we're going to have a continental breakfast, whatever kind of food, social in the parish hall. So yeah, there's that coming up next weekend. These shirts that Christy's wearing for us are the ones that were designed for Corpus Christi celebration. They're beautiful.
Done
Excuse
by
me.
Maureen and Matt Lomchuk.
Maureen and Matt. So if you ordered them online, which it's past the deadline for that, so you can't order any more online. This weekend, you can pick those up if you ordered them online. Okay, so this weekend at the liturgies, they'll be there in little bags for you.
We're not selling them this weekend.
We're not selling them this weekend, that's right. So we did that last weekend. If you missed out, too bad. But not really. because this weekend you can pick them up if you ordered them. Or we don't know yet that weekend when we'll be selling them, or just Saturday night.
No, we're gonna sell them. They're available in the parish office all next week,
Oh, okay.
and then we'll have them for sale at the event. And then if for some reason we're out of them, Matt Lomchek said we're also able to take orders, and then we can order them after the event.
Okay.
So we can do one more order once we're out.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah,
Well,
every
if-
opportunity.
If nothing else, if you're not sure you want one, just call Christy. Call Christy. Christy, you'll help him out, won't you? Sure, because you do everything. So very good. Okay, so Christy does everything.
Uh-huh.
This Christy. So
Yeah.
I love your hat, by the way, Christy. You are hip. You are a hip girl. Okay, I think that's it, everybody. You know, it's a lot of stuff coming on, or happening, all that good stuff. So. And as always, my little tagline, if you ever need anything, please contact us at Corpus Christi. Go to our website. Oh, by the way,
Yes.
we have a brand new website that's going to go live next week. So I'm very excited. A lot of good
Very
hard
nice.
work went into this. We've had some good help. So anyway, check that out. And we'll be, of course, that'll be under construction for a while too, but it's good to go. So anyway, as always, if you need anything, contact the parish offices. Go to our website, read our email, look in the bulletin. But we're here to serve you. So thanks again, everybody, for helping us out. And we look forward to moving on in the future. Have a good rest of the week. God bless.